Hey, this is Mr. Barr, and these are the notes that go with my lesson on angles. So our goal is to be able to identify different types of angles. Identifying objects is a necessary life skill. Today you're going to learn how to identify various angle types. So let's start with how to name angles. Actually, let's start with our name and the title, which is angles. So your name. And our title is angles. And so here's an angle. So with angle ABC, see if I can get my camera to be a little bit happier. There we go, that's good. So there are two ways we could look at this angle. We could either look at it as angle ABC, so it's either angle ABC, or we could name it the other way, or CBA. So those are the two ways that you could name that angle, ABC, CBA. Notice though that the vertex is in the center. So that is the vertex right there. But you could not name this BAC because that's a different angle. So that's how we name our angles. Adjacent angles share a side. It's a side. Adjacent angles share a side. So if I have if I have this angle, I have, let's see, how did I do it on my notes? BDC So BDC and CDA are adjacent. Angle BDC and angle CDA are adjacent. They share this side right here. They share this. They share that side. Now, adjacent angles, one angle cannot be inside another angle. Let me pause it for just a second. I'll be right back. I was looking up how I stated it in another lesson. The angles cannot overlap. Adjacent that's an O, overlap. And what I mean by that is, let me get another piece of paper so I don't, ruin the notes here. So the idea is this, that if I had an angle like this, if this is some angle, and inside that angle I have another angle, you see how the red angle is overlapping with the brown angle? They are not adjacent angles, even though they share this side right here. They're not adjacent. It's got to be like an angle and another angle sharing a side like that. Those are adjacent angles. All right, so adjacent angles cannot overlap. Good. Okay, supplementary angles add up to 180 degrees. So we'll add that to the notes. Supplementary angles add up to 180 degrees. And there are two ways that could happen. I could have it like this, where maybe this is a 60 and this is a 120. So these two angles, let's go with, how did I label it? A, B, C, D. So angle ABC and angle CBD are supplementary, or supplements. And you don't have to put these into your notes, but I could have those exact same angles kind of like this. If I had a 60 and a 120 and they were separated, they would still be considered supplements, right? A 60 and a 120. Here I have them as a straight angle, 60 and a 120. But you can have supplements either way. Our next one are complementary angles. And these guys add up to a 90. And let me see if I'm matching here. There we go, supplementaries. Complementaries, A, B, C, D. So maybe here, maybe this is a 35 and this is a 45, that's not 55, right? 55, 60, 70, 80, 90, good. So angle ABC and angle CBD are complements. Because they add up to 90 degrees. All right, congruent means identical in shape and size. Similar means same shape, different size. We'll get those into our notes. So congruent, identical in shape and size. Similar, same shape, different size. And so similar is like if you had a zoom feature, zooming in and out, they would be similar, but not congruent. Congruent is completely identical. Similar is different shape, or same shape, different size. So imagine zooming out and in. So that's similar. And then I think our final one here are vertical angles. Vertical angles are across from each other. So vertical angles are across from each other. And are congruent. So if I have some vertical angles here, so I have boom, boom, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 3 are, excuse me, you can't see what I'm doing. 1 and 3 are vertical. And angles 2 and 4, those are the verticals. And once again, you can't see what I'm writing. So angles 1 and 3 are verticals, angles 2 and 4 are verticals, and 1 and 3 are congruent, 2 and 4 are congruent. Look, these are both a little acute angles, these are big obtuse angles. You can see that they are congruent. So what did we learn? Our recap: adjacents share a side, supplementaries add up to 180, complementaries add up to 90, verticals across from each other and congruent. Congruent, same shape and size. Similar, same shape, different size. Imagine zooming in and zooming out. And that's it for this lesson. Thanks for watching.